some competition here tonight, but we'll see if they can make that happen. So this is an interesting one. So there's going to be 10-lap heat races. There's going to be 4 cars per heat, no caution for those heats, and they will be there will be random draws for who takes place in each heat. Following those heat races will be a 150-lap feature race with segments, by the way. So segment 1 is going to be 25 laps long. Segment
Ollie,
2
did you
will
let
be
him
50
out?
laps, and segment 3 will be 75 laps. And so that will certainly make things interesting. The segment 1 winner will receive $5 in iRacing credits. The segment 2 winner will receive $10 in iRacing credits. There will be 1 extra set of tires and only 50% on fuel. So this will not be, I believe that they probably will have to come into fuel more than once. So it should certainly be an interesting one when, once strategy becomes involved. And the cautions will be thrown by the admins on race control. So it won't be us up here in the booth, but it will not be iRacing either. It will be the admins.
Real quick, just to recap how the race will go.
That's pretty much all the
10-lap heat races, 4 cars per heat. Caution should not be on for those.
Take a look at the weather.
That will determine the starting order of the feature. Segment 1 will be 25 laps. Segment 2, 50 laps. Segment 3, 75 laps. Caution laps do not count. iRacing will throw cautions for the wrecks. I had to do that for them not to count. I will manually throw them at the end of lap 25 and then the 50th lap of segment 2. The front half of the field should be 8. Top 8 will then get EOLs after everybody pits. So when there's 2 to go, that's when I will give the EOLs out. I'll make sure I look and see who the top 8 were at the end, take a snapshot with my phone if I have to, whatever's needed, and then I'll get an EOL to first.
I spelled that wrong, didn't I?
And then the third, and so on and so forth. So that
not Richmond with an A.
Fall in line right behind each other. It's new, it's different.
Yeah,
so we'll see how it goes. Segment 1 winner, $5 iRacing credits. Segment 2 winner, $10 iRacing credits. Race winner, $25 cash. %50 fuel, 2 extra tires.
Hey, Dale.
We had a couple guys that qualified in that weren't going to make it, so I took the initiative to give a sponsor's provisional. So
is that where she's from?
Sponsors in here tonight.
I didn't know that.
Racing.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I thought I had you muted. Dell in my stream.
Oh.
What if we just don't race the heat race?
Brian, good job with the fresh cut.
What did Chris say? He said Brian something.
Course cut, I think.
Oh, course cut.
Good job with the fresh cut.
Oh, you talking about my haircut? Oh, shoot. Oh, you talking about my haircut?
I don't know.
Yeah, my wife went to cut my hair. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. And she cuts a strip in my hair, and she's like, I think I put the wrong guard on.
And as we return here at Richmond Raceway,
Maybe that's the bad luck we need for this race.
Excuse me, let's
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I figure if I'm gonna learn from the can, I might as well just go to your onboard.
out here, Neil Quick.
That's one
who's
way.
Currently 5th in practice. Again, just less than a 10th behind.
If you hear us talking about fruit, that's code words.
He is definitely looking to put some fast laps out there tonight. And again, with this being an all-star race,
Sounds a lot like
not
Pizza
racing
Gate.
for points tonight.
Thanks,
so
Dale.
these guys, we've seen wild races for points, so I can only imagine how daring these guys might get in these turns when you're not racing for those points. It's basically win or nothing. So why not?
Yep, bring home the steering wheel or bring home the checkered flag. I'm really interested, Alan, in seeing how these guys navigate turn 1. I've raced here many times in iRacing, and every single race, guys nosedive turn 1. And if you're the guy in front, your car gets extremely squirrely, and it messes up your exit coming off of 2.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
absolutely.
the Brian and Chris Mefford show tonight, isn't it?
Raced here. Yeah,
I don't know how well I'll do it.
in the NIS series, so
I don't know how well
guy
I'll do
that
it this
did
track.
to understood it was a green-white checker, and
Seeing as you're
he
sitting on
actually
top of the
said,
scoreboard, I'd
Well,
say
that was
pretty
on a
well.
fresh track, though.
So, I definitely appreciated that.
There's a
but,
difference between that
yeah,
and
it's
a
very
full
easy
race.
to do, especially in turn 1, like you
And
said.
plus,
So
the way he's got
we'll see if
the
these guys
fuel
can
and tire set up,
patient throughout the day,
it
or if
comes
they,
down to
like I said,
strategy.
they're-
Yeah.
See if they just continue to, they decide to be aggressive and just go for it.
so I've already
only time will tell.
gotta hide this.
That's right. And man, it may be Thursday night, but with the lights on the track, it feels like Saturday night. Short track racing, man. I'm pretty excited to be here and
So I already know my strategy. Do you got your
If
strategy?
you're just joining us, I am
No.
new to the play-by-play.
I got
side
no
of
idea.
of
I
these
ain't even looked
broadcasts,
at
so
it.
please bear
We
with
got 2
me.
tires
Hopefully it
and
won't go too bad. And then this is Ray.
How
You know how
much
many
fuel
laps
is
of
it?
fuel it is?
Broadcasting with us here at.
I don't know if I want to tell you.
Definitely something new for.
Does it
for
say
both of us,
51?
but,
It's so
we are-
small on my other
we'll
monitor,
certainly
I
do the
can't
best
read
we
it.
can. So,
Oh, you trying to look on
speed
mine?
race should be
No, mine.
practice. Believe that in about 2 minutes, the first heat will
It's
begin.
55
There
if it's
actually is no
green.
qualifying, so they go straight into the heat races.
Oh, okay.
So we will go straight from practice to the.
So that
action.
last stint, you can't make it
Again,
on one.
heat races
unless
are
there's a lot of
10 laps
cautions.
long. So certainly not long by any stretch of the imagination. We will get to the 150 lap main.
So what's your
feature
strategy?
before too long,
Save a
but
set of tires for
those,
that
those
pit?
heat races will be definitely be a good indication of how tonight is going to go.
Huh?
As there will only be 4 cars per heat race.
You know everybody's watching, right?
Just 14 cars have put in time, so
I mean,
we'll see if there's
It's
any more
pretty
come into
obvious
play, or
strategy.
if
Now
that
you
does
use them
end
all
up
up on the
being it.
first 2 stints.
oh, is that what you do?
But again,
Yeah.
we haven't really one
Yeah.
nice thing is we
And then
haven't
pray
seen a
you're
whole
the
lot of
sitting
spins.
duck
We
on
have seen
the
a few
green-white
earlier.
checker.
Neil Quick actually went off the track, as we will see it right here.
Oh,
and that's what
snap,
you're
the
gonna
broadcast
see. You're gonna
guy's
see
got
the
a
spins coming off of the turns.
New overlay type thing.
Yeah, trying to stay off
Also,
that
there is
wall
one
right there
faster
is gonna
car.
be a big obstacle.
3 green, white
But
checker.
we'll see if these guys can do it.
I like that one a whole lot
That's
better.
really gonna
I don't
be
like the sound. He's got the
of
sound
this
too
race,
loud.
Staying off that wall when you do spin. If you can do that, you'll be okay.
yeah, Alan, coming off of turn 4, you either get it right or you're going to hit the wall. And when you're in that situation where you may hit the wall, you got to put on the gas and it just goes around.
Yeah, definitely. And really, the big part to iRacing and really just racing in general is when that car starts to spin, you do your absolute best. You have to know, okay, it's starting to go
Hey, I
around.
get to
There's a
race first
fine
this
line
time.
between
Darn.
getting the car a little loose coming off of the turn and flat out
When do I
spinning
get to
it.
go?
So you just really have to know when to lay off that throttle. If you're just
How does
a
it determine
little
the
bit
starting
too
I gotta go
aggressive,
second.
just
Last.
a little bit. Doesn't have to be much.
You're
That
last.
can
It must
be the
be
difference
inverted
between
by
keeping your
iRating
car
or
on the
something.
track and having a wrecked car.
Possibly.
So it'll be interesting. But here we
Yeah, I
go.
don't know
So
how that works.
Jesse B. King, Brad McDaniel, Neil Quick, and Kevin McCann will be the opening heat race here
Who's the other
tonight.
one in here? McDaniel.
And definitely be interesting. We've seen some strong performances by Jesse King.
1.3K.
Neil Quick has been
Jesse's
up at the front at times. And
1.8K.
Kevin McCann.
Oh, you got
has
Quick
been
and
very
Jesse.
strong this season. Brad McDaniel, we've seen him up there a few times as well. So this should be an interesting heat race.
And
to begin this
McDaniel, he
night.
was fast in the practice.
The hardest thing is going to be the first 2 laps.
Yeah, I know.
And again, these cars are the ARCA series, but with that being said, as you can see, they do have the IROC paint schemes from back in the day, and they do look sharp, if I do say so myself, as they do every week here in this series. So it looks like we will just have one warm-up lap.
Might be a pretty good race.
See at the top left, heat 1, and we will go 10 laps. No
Why
cautions.
does my stuff keep
for
moving
these
on my
heat
screen?
races.
Does your race labs do that? Or your
Yeah.
overlays like come up random
Yeah, they
spots
Are
every time?
coming
Yeah.
off
Hate that.
It's
right here,
annoying.
we believe, or not. There will be one more pace lap. Error number 1 of the night. In my defense, the pace car
What I
lights
hate
were off.
more is that on the out lap here,
Yep,
you have
yep,
to
we've
do
seen
2
that,
laps.
Alan.
Why's your microphone go quiet again? I gotta turn you up in Discord.
It's quiet right now.
No, you would not have it close to your mouth.
Again, we'll show the
Right.
weather one more time.
Oh. I
moved
Track
it away.
temperature, 76
Forgot.
degrees Fahrenheit. That is not hot by any means for
Still gonna turn you up a little bit.
asphalt track. So there should be plenty of grip out there tonight. But again, as tires wear, these cars get very, very slick. And we saw that earlier this season, a race here at Richmond that really took a long, long time to get through. So interesting to see how tonight goes. And we are green here at Richmond Raceway. As you see, Jesse King is off to the start, takes that bottom
Jesse's gonna
lane,
outrun
so
y'all.
Keep it down there. Having a battle for second early on with Brad McDaniel and Neil Quick. It's Neil Quick gonna dive below. Let's see if he can keep it up there. And McDaniel gets a little
got any
boost
grip?
there coming off before. Meanwhile,
Little
Jesse
bit.
King pulling away.
Yep, already getting squirrely. So far, so good. Oh, the 32 getting a little loose coming out of 2, like we mentioned.
Having a little rough on the time here to start things off. But certainly straighten things out. If you're gonna get loose, you want to be doing these heat races. You'd much rather have it happen here than in the main feature. So just a learning experience there. As Jesse King did pull away for a little bit, but the gap, I believe, is closing.
Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me.
Gonna take second place with
He
ease.
stuck it.
He does clear Neil Quick. Neil Quick trying to turn the favor, dives on him just a little bit.
You
He's able
parked
to
that
get
right in
down
front of him,
low.
didn't you?
They will head to the backstretch side by side. McCann got just a little bit loose there, but was able to clear him. And right on his back bumper. Some good racing to start off the night here. Ride with Neil Quick real quick.
Hi, Jesse.
McCann able to get away from him. So you see Quick a lot more aggressive going into the turns, but he has to lay off the throttle a little bit more, which allows McCann to pull away coming out of the turns. Taking those turns very low, so that does help you initially going into the turn, but not only does that kind of kill your momentum coming off, but it also hurts your tires.
Yeah, Jesse got loose coming off the 2 there just a little bit. Kevin McCann closing in the gap now, just 1/10 of a second off.
He is fast approaching.
Jesse start losing his
Get that
tire?
momentum coming off of
Think
turn
so.
2. He does so. Is he going to go for it here? Yes, he does. Battle for the lead in this opening heat race. Lap 7, 3 laps to go. They're side by side.
It is super easy to do
Does
that here.
lead that lap. As they head into
Oh, messed that turn up.
Yeah, you done screwed your tire up now.
Able to
Ooh,
Almost
Neil's gonna
there,
bump him.
He does so. Kevin McCann, the new leader.
That was close.
Just a little bit loose there while trying to get underneath Jesse King. That little curve was going Okay, as soon as I said that, King hit the wall pretty good there, so I believe that might be all the room that Kevin McCann needs to take this opening heat race as we head to the white flag.
Oh, it's only 10 laps.
McCann with about a 3/10 of a second lead. He'll increase that gap here on the backstretch, opens it up just a little bit. King actually did have a very nice turn there, but it's not going to be enough. Kevin McCann comes to the finish line. He will take this opening heat race. Jesse King second, Neil Quick third, and Brad McDaniel fourth.
So it did have grip on the out first two.
And just like that, we will head
It's
to the
more than
second heat.
a little bit more than practice, but you
Seventh
still
to
can't
go to
floor it
flag,
off
Vincent
turn.
Short and Brian McCann. There he is.
Line up on the outside. Pit
Starting
road is
fourth
closed.
is Brian McCann, so he will have to work through a little bit of the field, but
There are
again, he
two
has been
additional
so
steps
strong
for
this
tyres
season.
during the
He
race.
has really
Have a good race.
dominated this league. And we'll see, it's usually not a matter of if he's going to be at the front, but how many laps it takes him to get up there. So we'll see if he can do that. We'll see if these front three can put up a challenge for him.
One lap to green.
Hey, Cecil Colt's in this one.
I ain't seen him in a while.
Or Colt Cecil. Whatever his name is.
Kyle's fast at short tracks, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, he's alright. How did you get the easy heat?
Get ready. Going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. 10 to go. This time by. Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Stay high. Clear inside. Outside. Clear outside.
I don't know.
Clear outside.
I don't know if he hit me or I hit him or we both hit or what.
27.498.
He was... Nah, he lost it. He started sliding and his nose came down.
Yeah, it felt like I should have been able to save it, but it felt like I hit him awfully early.
And you were in a bit of a slide too, eh?
Yeah. That's why I was saying I think both of us just kind of did it.
27.817. You're now in third.
Boy, this inverted field's gonna make it interesting, huh? There's gonna be a lot of that.
22.115. 22.143.
Oh, that's too much. That was too much. I was trying to see how far I can push it. So I ain't really gonna be able to do anything here.
22.945. 5 to go.
Does tire wear carry over?
I don't know. I was wondering that myself. 'Cause I'm sitting here abusing the you know what out of my tires.
22.166.
I'm like all four slide.
.202. Two left to go. 2 to go. 22.278.
Can I catch him?
Yeah, you're like a second faster.
Last lap.
I don't know.
22.353.
Is that white flag?
Say what?
Is that the white flag?
Yeah, white.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear high.
Oh, he didn't make it.
All right. There's the checkered flag. Good job. Very good job.
That's it. Coming on to the front stretch, he is going to. Did he cross the finish line yet? I believe he did. But that is Brian McCann, a nice little comeback there to take second in this heat. Let's take a look at. Actually, no, we're not going to be able to. The next heat already beginning. So just like that.
Ooh, Colt and Chris.
We will be back with you.
Is Brandon
just a
Medford in
moment.
here?
A little bit of a
Yeah,
technical issue
both
there.
of them.
Yeah, he's in the next one, I think.
Oh, there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
And my standings overlay just quits randomly when it switches
Mine does
sessions
too.
like that.
Why does it do that?
I don't know.
I don't know. It all fell out for some reason. You know anything about that?
How do you crop your standings? Like, don't you run 2 overlays side by side and then crop them so you see the whole field?
I started running relative under the broadcast. So
Oh,
if I refresh this, you'll see that. But yeah, one of them, back when I had, 20 standings, it would be 10 on the left and 10 through 20 on the right. And yeah, I was cropping it.
how are you cropping it?
Right click the source filter, add
Oh.
crop.
Green flag. Green
Oh.
flag.
You're doing it through OBS.
Did get the technical
Right.
issues worked out, thank goodness. Definitely interesting there. But currently only drivers showing up on the leaderboard. So
Oh, make it 3 wide.
doesn't want to.
I want to go back.
Just bear with us as we
And watch
There
that
it
red.
is.
Yeah,
3
3 wide.
in this heat, we have Colt Cecil, number 63. Chris Waller,
Here we go, 3 wide out, 3 wide.
as looks like Colt Cecil does have the early lead in the 63 car. Chris Wally takes over second place. And Chris
Yeah, we
Walker
both just slid out of that
Cook
turn
Quick
4.
in fourth.
Efford's not really pushing the envelope on Chris.
And battle
I
right
got
now
the
seems to
wrong
be for
spec
second
map
place.
on my
The
car.
Other two is kind of spread out a little bit.
Oops.
Chris Wally and Chris Mefford right there near each other. Colt Cecil
Chris is holding them off. Wally.
is opened up on the second there, but nice start for him. See Chris Mefford closing the gap. Might be trying to make a move on Chris Wally before too long. It's just a little tight going into turn
Cecil ain't running too
right along
fast
with
of
Chris
laps.
Mefford just for a couple of laps here. As you can see, he does get a lot of room off the floor. Yeah, he's choosing
Oh.
to
22.5,
use that
22.5,
high line.
22.3.
Something we haven't seen much of so far
What
in
did I
recent
run?
races, but you see that momentum that
You
he
were hitting
carries
some
on.
9s.
Trying to get under Wally and
Oh yeah,
gets
22.1,
into him. They're both
22.1,
able to keep it collected.
22.9. That's when I
Chris Wally gonna
spun.
pull away because of that.
It wasn't a 21.9, it was a
Right, gonna take
22.9.
over third place as well, so Mefford
I was running
definitely
1s and
paying
2s and
for
3s.
that move right there.
I ran
I think,
2, 0, 1, 0, 2.
lap 6, 10 here.
Never did hit a
Give
9.
a lap or two, and I think he'll get back up to Wally.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely able to carry a lot of momentum coming out of the turns. And
Once the tires even out, though, I think just by looking at their lap times, we're going to be running about the same times.
The only problem is when you first go into the turns. That's where you're losing that lap, your lap times. But other than that,
Yeah,
that's
just like
really
everywhere else, it's
good
consistency.
run, especially if the run goes, the longer the run goes. But so
Damn it,
far,
my standing's messed up again.
Mefford right back up
Yeah, mine did too.
Every time you change the,
within a lap
like
or
in your
two,
replay,
but
it does
there's
it.
only about 2 laps remaining as they come to the start-finish line. 2 laps remaining now.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother trying to fix it until we start.
But I really like that line. He's able to kind of stay up top and then kind of
Wally
cut
and
his way
Mefford
into the turn.
side by side.
And here he goes, going low on Wally.
Don't overdrive the turn, Wally.
There.
Hey, you did pretty good.
Since for second place, Colt Cecil has pulled away. We've hardly even had to show him the heat race he has had. Chris Wally
Colt's
gets
taking off and
right
oh, he
there
spun.
in turn.
Is that the last lap?
Doesn't get it
Yeah, it was
too
the last lap. wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Looks like Chris Mefford is
Yeah.
going to take second place without much of an issue. As they come to the start-finish line, he spins.
All right, I'll be
Actually, I
RB.
think Colt
Me
Cecil
too.
did as well coming to the finish line, but Colt Cecil will take that third split. And luckily, it does look like our leaderboard is now working again, so that's good to see. As there are only 3 in this final split, Brandon Mefford, Tim Schofield, and Kyle Pendergraft will make up this final heat. Again, after this will be the 150 lap main feature. It will have 3 segments. The first segment 25 laps long, segment 2 50 laps, and segment 3 75 laps. So that'll certainly be an interesting one. And again, only 1 set of tires will, not including your original set, but there will only be 1 change of tires allowed in the race, so that will certainly cause these guys to really have to keep their tire wear in mind. So you won't be able to stay aggressive, and see if that becomes a factor, especially late in the race.
Yeah, Alan, I've been away from iRacing since last summer, and the update when you have a limited amount of tires per race is very interesting. It changes a lot of your strategy now. Makes tires way more important versus just going in and getting new sets or whatever you want to do. Makes things really interesting, and I haven't had a chance to run any races.
It is. I mean, it's kind of a polarizing.
You have to
thing.
take care of
There's
that
people who
pre-race turtle head.
absolutely love it, and then there's people who absolutely hate it. You know, for the people
No.
who hate it, they think, well, it just makes the
I ain't had one of those. I've had it at the go-kart track, though.
It just comes down to who has tires at the end, because especially in the NIS series, it's usually green light checker. So whoever has an extra set of tires.
Green, green, green.
But I personally, I love it. I love the strategy involved, really having to think twice about going in to take tires. It used to be you would literally just come in pretty much every single caution and get tires because it was unlimited. But now that there is a limit on how many you can take, it really does make a huge difference. And that's something these guys are going to have to keep in mind as we are on lap 1. Brandon Mefford takes the early lead, pulling away just a little bit from Tim Schofield and Kyle Pendergraft. See if they can put up a challenge, as we do have a battle for second place. Pendergraft does take the second position with relative ease. But another thing that has been updated since you've been racing, Ray, is that, as Pendergraft goes around coming off of turn
All his
2,
competition wreck.
Schofield is able to get by contact. Pendergraft, he took that second position and unfortunately does sit
I don't know what my strategy is going to be. My pit
I
strategy.
know what mine is.
Coming into turn 2, man, off throttle.
I don't want to do the same one as you. It's boring.
Boring.
Yeah, I
This
want
is
to
for
do
a
something.
trophy. You got to win.
I want to do something radical.
Radical.
Yeah, radical. Where they, at the end, the broadcaster's like, I don't know how we pulled that off.
Kind of like that Darlington win.
No, that was just pure luck based on the yellows. Mine's going to be like, he did 100 laps on those tires.
No.
He took 2 tires, right sides on.
That's one thing I did not try, 2-tire.
You cannot do it in this car.
I know. That's just a rule of thumb in this car.
Yeah. You can do it in the cup car. Can't do it in this car. Yeah, I tell you, I believe I'd race an entire league of like the cup cars or trucks on dirt tracks. That crap is fun.
Do some laps with old tires. That's basically what he's doing. So if you're optimistic, you're thinking, well, at least I'm getting.
Brandon's churning some pretty good laps here.
I was looking at that.
Better than his brother was.
He's running .2s on the 6th lap.
There's
Nice. See, that's the thing. If you go too fast, your next lap is going to be slow. So look at his lap. It goes 2, then it goes 3, and then it goes 2, 4, almost a 5, and then a 2, and then a 4.
Yeah.
It's certainly been an interesting 4 heat.
The key is
He's consistent though. I mean,
yeah, but
it's
if you
all
can
within like 2/10 there.
if you can bring that average down to where where he ran that .4, if you can make him a little bit more even, that works out in the long run.
I think we're going to have a lot of yellows.
Oh yeah, especially off that start.
Yeah. Well, even that, and then when people get on old tires trying to make passes and overdriving the turn.
Old tires are not bad.
No, the only thing it is, it's tight on entry, and you if you try to do your qualifying braking point, you're gonna hit
Yeah,
the
but it's not
person.
loose. It's just tight.
Of the final heat race of the night.
Oh, we got to do another warm-up too, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Mefford just getting all the practice laps in he can, I guess. He's still going. And hits the wall just for show. So we will have a short warm-up session. We'll take a short break and be right back with you. For
Man,
the
you gotta get
event
you a
here
M2
on
drive.
broadcast.
I was messing with stuff. I do have an M2 drive.
You got iRacing installed on it?
iRacing's on an SSD, a dedicated SSD, and it don't help.
You did
none.
have it on a mechanical drive, didn't you?
Yeah, I can't tell no difference
Slow
between a
car
mechanical
ahead.
drive.
Slow car up high. Slow car up high.
Must be
Go
your
low,
processor,
go low.
man. Bottlenecking the loading time.
Slow car up high. Slow car up high. Car stopped ahead.
And they reckon.
Go high. Go low.
Everybody reckon.
See a bunch of smoke.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high. 22.875. Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Still inside. Clear inside.
Track is slick. I think it reset.
It did. It's fast.
22.731.
I'm running a 9. This is the first
Low
9
car
I
up
ran
high.
all night.
Go low.
Everybody reckon.
Track's got some speed in it now.
It's so damn slick, so you can go fast.
22.322.
Just pumping out 9s like it's nobody's business.
.105.
Practice a pit yet?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
It comes off that turn nice, don't it?
22.235.
And then you overdrive one because you think it's fast.
I wonder what these cars drive like on dirt. Go test it out. So what was never mind.
What?
Nah, never mind.
Was it work related?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't ask. Is it about today?
No. Maybe. No. I'll tell you later.
Yeah, I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
.246.
I did find where someone made a pretty big spelling mistake on the website. So I submitted a ticket for that.
22.279. Go low.
So,
Warm-up is over.
how does
You'll
the
need to
stage
quickly
racing
red
work?
button to be
Like,
placed on the starting grid.
Turn, a little bit of a surprise.
do the first two stages not really count for anything? It's the top three at the end of stage 3?
Big
Right.
wreck just for good measure. But
So
Kevin
why would we even
McCann
race hard?
actually bests his brother Brian
Right.
by
Even if,
over a
and
tenth
especially
and a
since we're
half.
getting
So,
EOL'd.
very impressive warm-up
Right.
session by Kevin McCann. We'll see if he can stay up there. as
Line
he
up on the
really
outside.
gets
Pit
road
off
is closed right now.
first place for this feature event.
I mean, I don't mind the stage racing, but the EOL thing's a
So it
little.
looks like the order will be Kevin
It's throwing
McCann
me off a
starting
little
in
bit.
First, Kyle Steffens second. Cole
There are
Cecil
two
third.
I mean,
additional
it's
sets of
a
tyres
very
for this
viable
race.
strategy.
Move
Just ride
and
around
have
in
a
the
good
back
run.
till the third stage.
I think somebody said they were giving money away for the stage winners.
Neil Quick ninth.
Oh.
Dakota Clark 10th. Chris Wally 11th. Kyle
Well, in that
Pitts
case, that
12th.
changes
Brad
everything.
McDaniel 13th. Vincent Short 14th. And Cook Quick 15th. So again, it's a 150 lap race. 3 segments in the race. The first one.
It really comes down to don't screw your car up at the beginning.
50 lap segment.
I think I know what your strategy is.
What's that?
These guys are racing
I ain't gonna say it.
for money to a certain extent in iRacing credits for the segment.
I think I know
Bananas.
what it is.
Second one winner receives $5 in iRacing credits.
Kiwi.
Segment
Kiwi.
two winner
Kiwi.
receives $10 in iRacing credits. So you never know how much those credits are worth. Some of these drivers might see some aggressive moves early on, even. So you just have to wait and see.
I got the Colt Cecil behind me, going into turn 1.
Rip.
One lap to green.
I mean, people's gonna lose the rear, you know, because we started on a fresh track on warm up. That means whatever the warm up ended with is what we got now. So I think,
Yeah.
unless it reset again,
Interested to see how Kevin McCann does.
I'm anticipating it could be slick.
Times early on, and it looked like Brian McCann was going to be really the car to beat. But based on that warm-up time, Kevin McCann was.
Broadcaster says you're gonna win because of your warm-up times.
Get ready, going green.
Competition for Brian as well as a few other drivers as well. So it'll be interesting to see.
Pace car is off.
Like whoever does the earliest is going to pull away from everybody else. It's just a matter of who will it be.
Green flag, green flag.
Red one.
Car inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
You'll make it out of turn 1.
Yeah. It's iRacing caution, so if somebody's wrecked, it'll be yellow.
The yellow flag is out. They
Like
want
that.
you in single file.
like that.
Pit road is closed right now.
Made it out of turn 1. Didn't make it out
Well,
of.
turn 4 is the hardest.
Looks like we have
Yeah.
Kyle fifth as we have a yellow flag already. It looks like Dakota Clark has run into an issue early on.
Pit road's open.
As he is getting back up to speed. We'll go back.
Are you guys keying up or not talking, or can I just not hear you? Don't want to talk to you.
Turn 3 side by
Ooh.
side. With Quick and goes.
It ain't
around
upset
all
me
by
none, I
himself.
promise you.
Was thinking that there
I'm
was
just
gonna
giving
be
you
some
shit.
contact there, but just flat out got loose heading into turn.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Alan, with
I was wondering the same thing. It's kind of quiet in here.
especially at Richmond, if you're tired.
It's because I called everybody out on the forum today.
You get back on the throttle. I mean, it'll just turn you around real quick.
Asshole.
And he will come into pit early on. Certainly not what he was looking to do this early. I'm guessing to get some damage repaired.
It's a long
So
race.
let's take a
Just
look
try to get some laps
at
logged.
his angle and just see if there was any
Joe Biden.
indication. Not really. Just got back on the throttle a little bit too soon.
Skid price just went up.
And luckily, the damage it doesn't
Fuck
look
fight.
like it's going to be too bad.
Aw, man, we didn't,
Needs maybe some
You didn't
cosmetic
play
fixes
our
there, but I think
national
we-
anthem, or not our national anthem, the
Yeah,
prayer, pre-race
and,
prayer.
I found one, and I thought about playing it.
Got his gloves on.
Unless we were told wrong, there's just one tire
So that
change.
shit blew up in a hurry, didn't it?
Closed. Pit road is closed.
So he is going to have to
Yeah, that
complete
came out of nowhere.
50 laps on one set of tires.
I just posted one on my Twitter with him sitting at the chili bowl on the tractor waiting for him to do
You know, this is
track
going to take
prep.
forever if there's a lot of cautions. Because on the scoreboard, we've only turned 1 lap.
Oh, that's right. Caution laps don't count.
And get this, the track race time is an hour and 15 minutes.
What?
So we got to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we're going to hit a time limit.
Those check boxes marked when it comes to changing tires.
Yeah, that kind of
Wondering if he did that on purpose.
sucks that Chris had to set that thing to where it was iRacing caution.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside. Catch the 83 car.
But 22-second lap times once we get going.
Yeah, if we can turn some green laps, it'll be fine.
Again, easily get a lucky dog and get back into this one. But a lot of tire saving is going to have to be done.
This game looks so much different when I up my graphics.
About to go green. Stay
But
focused.
for some reason, I think it actually runs a little bit better. I wonder if I had like too much on the CPU or anything like that. Did you
Green, green, green.
What?
did you fake that?
No.
Somebody jumped it.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
I forgot it was my choice when to go. I went on green.
Yeah.
23.805.
Guess that threw a lot of people off.
It's okay, 14. You can win it on lap 5.
That's my goal.
Looks like you're getting it.
.383.
Save. .651.
They are wearing their tires out. Kyle and Jesse.
22.494.
I'm running fast laps, but I don't feel like I'm wearing them.
Yeah, you can do that, but Jesse's not on the racing line. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
And when you're not on the racing line, you're wearing tire.
22.523.
I mean, I'm not spinning or getting sideways at all. I'm rolling on the throttle. Braking easy.
Oh yeah, I'm not driving 100% either. I'm just back here following them.
You've got no reason to.
I know. You don't even. If you try to pass somebody, that's it's hurting you.
Yeah.
22.581.
Not to mention the possibility of wrecking.
Right. It's just better to follow a leader for these stages, unless you're going for the win.
What does real NASCAR get for stage wins?
I don't know.
I'm watching.
22.577.
You taking off and leaving everybody.
22.618.
Of course, I'm running .6s. Yeah, my stand is messed up, and I don't have it on my screen at all.
Mine did too. Fix it under caution.
I use that, yeah. I'll have to fix it.
22.695.
See my delta.
22.693.
Thing about saving tires, though, I don't know if I'm wearing the right or the rear. Feels like I'm wearing the right front.
Yeah, I think that's what you wear.
22.64.
I'm trying not to do that. Going around the track slow like this, I'm going to forget how to drive fast.
I've had that problem too when you do the tire save mode
Uh-huh.
and it's time to go fast. Yeah.
22.61.
They're racing up here. Colt Cecil lost his tires.
I already lapped somebody.
Kyle lost his tires too.
22.904. .881.
They're going to end up wrecking in front of me.
.852.
Colt smacked the wall.
Do you burn up that right front?
They're too wide.
Oh.
23.012.
Man, I'm just out here cruising.
Me too.
Slow. Slow AF.
Well, everybody back here is racing.
.06.
Wally must have gotten a wreck. Spun down or something.
I think Colt's running a hell of a brake bias. He hit the brake there and his car rotated almost all the way around on entry. Unless it was net code.
23.049.
This track's gonna get so tight, I'm gonna run out of brake bias, I bet.
I kind of thought about that. It was just so hard to
22.902.
drive in the beginning.
Yeah. In the beginning, I actually went positive, but this thing got super tight.
.857.
Everybody's gonna be fighting for that eighth position on that second stint, ain't they?
23.063. Outside. Outside is clear.
Yeah, Colt just stopped so he can get 8th here.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Letter 63, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Up to 63 car by.
Checking up off too hard.
The pit road's open.
Why do I need to let Colt by?
So pretty clean start is here we go. So we're going to take a look and see what these guys decide to do for pit stops, as it looks like Cam will be coming in, and there goes Dakota Clark to stay out. And I believe this is going to be for fuel. Again, just 50% fuel for these cars here at this race, so they will have to fill up a couple of different times throughout the race. But this will tell us right here if Kevin McCann does decide to get tired.
Okay, punch it.
If you see the right side lift up here, then he's getting tired.
Line up, single file. Catch the 55 car.
Bunch of people back there got tires. But they would have unclicked them puppies. They're gonna want them.
Who get Tim Burger? The guys that were leading when the caution came out, or the guys after the pit stop?
The top 8, when the caution came out, will get an EOL.
Oh, I think when the caution came out, it was like 5th or 6th.
Past the 55 car.
I'm not sure how this works, but I think the first person to give you a love goes in front of the person behind them.
Now Dakota Clark will come in.
They probably should do it in reverse order.
Past the 63
And so on.
Past the 55 car.
Is he gonna get me in the line?
Past the 133 car.
I thought he was gonna give me one.
Catch the 5 car.
I guess
What
not.
position were you in?
Like 6th?
Okay,
There we
got to
go.
go to the
There.
end of the longest line. Letter 63 carbide.
on,
Letter
you know,
63
Eli Wally.
carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
If you don't have an EOL, go for it.
Stopped so far, so Vincent Short has actually come in and stopped twice. And Dakota Clark.
Yeah, so basically what I have on here,
One to go. Next
Kevin
time by.
finished
Line
first.
up on the inside.
Jesse finished second.
Be interesting to see.
Hang on. We're not going green. Not going green. Hang on. We're
Kyle
not going green.
Steffen
Not
finished
going green.
Third, Brandon fourth, Colt fifth, Brian sixth, Chris seventh, and Neil eighth. Does that sound correct?
Yeah, mine was correct.
12.6 seconds.
So I gave the EOLs in that order.
Tires. Kyle Steffens 14.7 seconds.
Yeah, Chris, per your, what you were saying, you should have done it in reverse order to put the 8 front.
Catch
A little
the
first
83
place.
car.
As to whether he did
Yeah, next time do it in reverse.
or not. So that's just an educated guess.
I think I like this way better.
I knew you would.
One to go. Next time by. Letter 08 carbide.
Yeah, you are correct. I did do it backwards.
Letter 63 carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Forgot to put my standings back up.
Still shows Kevin leading.
It'll reset at the flag.
About to go green. Stay focused.
I don't know who's got tires and
Caution
who don't.
laps don't count, so disregard anything
I
that
think Neil
happens
has
under
tires
caution
and
on the
maybe
other side.
Car's
Kyle.
off. Green flag, green flag.
We'll find out here though.
.211.
Holy.
Car outside, go high. Caution, yellow flag.
And just
They want
spun
you
right in
in
front of me.
single file. Pit road is closed. Letter 12.
Barely
Carbide, you
missed
had the
it.
position
Yeah, she
when
cut
the
all my
yellow
hair
flag
off. You
came
see
out.
this?
Oh, just hit the wall.
Look at
Letter
that.
12.
Oh, you both
Carbide,
are.
you had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road is now open.
Checking out for the pace cars on the backstretch.
Colt, what are you doing, man?
I didn't see what Colt did.
Yo, I had an itch in my eyeball with my beer headset. I'm sorry, I was trying to stay straight and fix it. I didn't hit you, did I?
That's classic.
Clark actually was involved as well.
I don't think so.
He's telling me Dakota Clark crashed.
I felt like I heard my car slap the wall on the right side.
Let's take a look at Brad McDaniel here against
See, that's why I won't do VR.
I know. You get an eye itch and you screwed.
contact as well
Yeah.
at some point. But anyway, we'll go back to live.
I got my standings fixed now.
I think everybody's okay there overall. Just
See, this one's 50 laps, ain't it?
was able to keep it off the
Sorry about that, Jesse.
All good, man. It's good shit. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Chris Wally was banking on a caution midway through this run. I don't think he was banking on the caution being this early.
Yeah, I believe he did have a chance to come in and hit on the first caution lap and chose not to. We'll see if he comes in right here. It doesn't look like he will, and he does not. So yeah, gonna try to stretch it out some more.
What is this one? 50 laps?
Yeah.
Again, as you see the pit stops, Chris Wally, the only one who has not made
So
a
it'll
pit
be
stop
lap
as of yet.
75, yeah. And then the final one's 75.
Yeah. Race length is 150.
I'm really surprised they don't have like a stage racing feature. Yeah. You know, they have the heat racing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brad, it don't have any damage, so you should be good to go.
So you see positions gained, that top four, they both hit double, or excuse me, all four have hit double digits in terms of positions gained. So nice,
If you were doing VR, you could also have it, couldn't you have it duplicate to a monitor?
Yeah, that's what I would do. Have a monitor sitting in front of you so when you lift it up, you see that monitor so you can still drive.
Lap down,
Yeah.
he goes from that to the lead. So,
Just a single small screen will do it.
see if it pays off as the night
But I don't
goes
know much about VR. Does it take too many resources to drive a VR headset? You maybe can't do a monitor. I don't know.
next time by.
Surely not.
Everybody that I've ever seen through VR also has it on a monitor.
Oh yeah, like a TV or something close by, so
Yeah.
somebody watching can see it.
Right.
They were on top of the wheel there that last restart, Alan. It's interesting to see if that's
Right here, Brian. Right here.
Yeah, definitely. They were
What happened?
really on top of each other to begin the second segment.
One lap to green.
I was just referring
Line
back
up
to
on
the
the
chat,
inside.
something about getting to your bumper or having to catch you.
We did see that to start this race. There was
Ah.
early caution, and then after that, it was a clean the segment. So we could see that same thing here. Now, of course, Chris Wally doesn't want that to happen. He wants, I would say, he probably wants another, maybe 10, 15, maybe 20 laps to go.
Is everybody being patient back there? Because it's like 3 wide up here.
Yeah, it's the middle of the pack that's
We
bunching
got a
up.
yellow at 80, right?
About to go green. Stay
You know,
focused.
Neil, me, Brad, and Chris, we're just hanging back. I ain't getting in the middle of all that. What do I gain out of it?
Post car is off.
I ain't
Time
got
to
a
do your job.
choice.
I know, you're right in the thick
I'm
of it.
right in it.
Your best bet's to go to the front.
Green flag, green flag.
That's what I'm trying to do.
My best bet's just to dodge the wreck when it happens.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Man, they about ready to
Stay
wreck
low.
right in front of me.
Still there. Clear.
Yeah, y'all through wide, ain't you?
Just about.
23.371.
Oh, Jesse almost got Kyle.
Outside. Keep low. 22.711. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Keep low. Still there, hold your line. 22.656. Outside clear. Car outside. Outside clear. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside clear. 22.462. Car outside. Outside is clear. Car outside. Still there, hold your line.
Man, he's blocked.
Stay low. 22.754. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear up top.
Pass him on the outside.
Kyle breaks way too early.
Who's on here?
2.66.
Oh, y'all hit?
He hit Wally.
Oh, I thought that was you.
Side for second place. Oh, there
Just
big time contact.
ran in there and ran out of break.
3 wide. Boy, that was tight, but they made it work. Kyle went right up the middle.
Crazy guy.
22.9.
Yeah, that's kinda dumb. Sorry, guys.
Outside.
I mean, it
Still
worked.
there.
Luckily,
Stay low.
luckily.
There is a car on the high side. Clear high. Outside. Still there. Still there. You're in the middle. 3 wide. 22.87. Clear. 2 wide. Keep high. Clear inside. Car outside. Still there. 23.105. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear up top. Outside. Keep low. Clear outside. 23.001. You're in fifth. 769.
The lap times you running?
Can't look.
22.895. Inside. Clear inside. Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear up top. 22.827. You're in 4th position.
.8 that time, but I was past somebody.
.755. .713. Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
Inside here.
.989. You're now in 3rd. .767.
Me and Kyle's gaining on you.
I'm not driving hard. I'll go all the way back to 8th. I don't care. Actually, I prefer that.
22.755. .798.
I think Kyle took tires.
May have.
Because he was real fast in the beginning.
That might be the case.
22.959.
Oh boy. That's the wrong direction.
.02. .884. Outside. Outside, clear.
Yeah, I'm thinking he took tires.
23.052.
Yeah.
23.123. 9, 7, 8.
Starting to lose my right rear.
22.955.
That feels like right front.
Well, I started driving my right rear harder since I was using it. Oh no, I actually was wearing the right rear out. Huh. I need to switch it then.
.073. .957. .991. .057. .964. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Definitely have something there. He's definitely trying to take care of his tires. I think that he's probably capable of, faster lap times than what he's currently doing.
Well, at least we're getting green flag runs.
And it looks like Jesse King and Brad
Pit road is now open.
Ooh, Jesse King was in that.
Into an issue. And Jesse King was
heavy
in big
damage,
time
okay.
damage. That front left tire is not even moving. Take a look at Brad McDaniel as well, and some big time front end damage from him as well. So this was a pretty significant crash. As we go back and see what
Wally, lap 80 and what else? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening earlier.
Jesse King at 55, McDaniel.
We're going to throw the caution at after lap 75 is completed by the leader.
Carbide,
And
you had
then,
the position when the yellow flag came out.
going
Letter
green.
5,
Excuse me.
Carbide, you had the position when the yellow flag
Yes,
came
after
out.
lap 75, and then we're going green the rest of the
I
lap.
believe that was Colt Cecil in front of them.
10-4.
I think that really kind of got them out of sync.
Remember, caution laps do not count, so we're on what? I don't know what lap we're on, 60, 61. Then
38
from
minutes
there,
Are you
we'll go
serious?
green after the last caution,
Yeah, we ain't gonna make it.
unless there's a wreck, of course.
Just seen the front end of
Gotcha, thanks. Wasn't listening earlier.
front end just preparing itself
Yep,
pretty quick.
that looks a lot better for McDaniel. So yeah, they definitely do have one quick repair. And let's see.
Yeah, ain't no way we're gonna make it unless we go green the entire time.
Let's take a look at
But
that crash one
I
more
don't have a
time.
calculator in front of me to do that math.
Pasta, 34, car.
Yeah, he had to check up a little bit. And then there's the
23
contact
times
when you see
75,
that
it'd
be
release
close.
tire pop up. That's never a good sign. So
If it all goes perfect, we might be able to make it.
They both did have a quick repair. So the worst thing out of that is that they
Right now, it ain't looking good because right now we're cutting caution laps, 15 to go.
Letter 34, carbide.
I got Yeah, no way. It's 29 minutes if we do 75 laps at 23 seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
It
About
is-
30 minutes for a 75 lap
Pit
run if
road
it's
is
green.
closed.
If it's green the entire time, yeah, we're not making
Right.
it. So that means you got to change your strategy up and anticipate that.
Whether, just kind of guessing whether that was strategy or if his tires were just that worn out, and Kyle Steffens truly was that much better than him.
Yeah, I think Chris Wally is banging his steering wheel right now. He needed that caution to happen.
We about needed what, 2 hours for this, maybe?
Now, what we're currently seeing is that Chris Wally may be on the lead lap, so he might have gotten the lucky dog. But it also says that Dakota Clark is on the lead lap, and he was 2 laps down just a little while ago. So I can't imagine he would have gotten both laps back. So I don't.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside.
We'll see if that does end up being the case.
Real question is, we're gonna make it on fuel.
What, these last 15 laps?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Might not.
I know.
Think about this.
Since it ain't counting.
Yeah.
Get ready, going green.
Chasing down Kevin McCann was within about half a second of him when the caution went out. And really, Brian McCann was doing a nice
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
Well, I was about to say
Green flag, green flag. Car outside.
Oh, I didn't know there was somebody on my outside.
Stay
Right
low.
about best
There's a
day.
car on the high side. Keep low. Caution, yellow flag. They want you
Yeah, we
in
definitely
single
gonna make
file. Closed. Pit road is
Got a
closed.
magnet on me today or something.
I just lost it, sorry.
It's 2.6
Yeah, see, so that apron slick.
gallons.
Yeah, yeah. I was say, well, I can
I
get
think
on
my
the yellow.
calculator's not right.
they spread out pretty quick, and we have a caution already.
Wow.
My calculator's telling me 5
Man, I
laps.
bet
That's
you
not
hit me on the
right.
front end, can you
Cecil
tell?
has had
No.
an issue with this.
My iRacing calculator says
Before that
32.
yellow, I mean, I green.
Catch the 08 car.
Yeah, it got loose before that. That's the only reason why I went down
I think
there.
the regular
Turning
fuel
down there.
calculator's messed up since the laps are not counting under caution.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, it's Brandon. You mind looking at the right side of my car?
for
Tell me
short
if
in
it's
front of
damaged.
him. I think he might have had to slam on his brakes. even
Jesse, your
there.
stuff looks clean right here.
Let's take
Yeah,
another
your right
look.
front fender's caved in.
He
That's
He did a
it.
really good job there, Alan, in avoiding hitting
This
anyone
doesn't
else
look
and-
too
and-
terrible. Looks racy.
Definitely. So let's take another look here. I'm guessing
Thank
he has to slam.
Steering's a little crooked, but I'll get over.
No, not really.
Oh,
He
is it?
definitely had to check up, but I think that he just, I don't know. That one's hard to tell whether he carried more momentum into the turn that he meant to, or if he just wasn't expecting that much of a checkup from short. But nevertheless, like you said, a nice job of staying off that inside wall. He's able to keep it going, although he will start in the back of the pack, assuming nobody else comes in the pit.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
So Kevin McCann will continue to lead the field with these pace laps, and this is where you start to, as a driver, you're
Lap
starting to
75 is the next caution, correct?
straight, a couple of cautions in a row.
Yes.
How's the rest of this race going to be? As it draws closer and closer to the end, as
Then it'll be a
still not even
75
half,
lap
there's
race
still plenty of
to the
racing
check.
left. But when you see 2 consecutive cautions happen within
Be
one another,
a 20-minute race
you
to the
can't
checker.
think, is that how the rest of this race is going to go? Are we going to have these long green flag laps, or is it going to be a dash for the rest of
One to go. Next time
Yeah, that
by,
kinda
you'll
sucks.
be
I was
lining
wanting
up
to do that
on the
whole
inside.
75.
think whether
I know.
whether making a move is worth it, or if it's if you'd rather just sit back. keep
I mean, that makes it where I got to get to the front quicker now.
that car as their tires wear more and more, and you're trying to save your
Since
tires,
I'll
but you
be
also
starting
have to-
potentially dead last, depending on how this shakes out.
It's definitely going to be an interesting time for all of these drivers involved is really going to have to start thinking
About to go green. Stay focused.
Yeah, that's right, Alan. If I was one of those cars right now, I just want to ride it out to lap 75.
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
How confident am I?
Green flag. Green flag.
How long can I take these tires?
Car outside. Still there. Go low. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Outside is clear.
Did he just outrun you?
He's got new tires.
2.995.
Excuse me.
New ARCA tires.
Still there.
Got a full
Hell,
set.
Nil's gonna outrun me.
Still inside. Clear inside. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. 22.801. Keep high. Clear inside.
Almost ran into the wall.
22.687. The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed.
Nil is not on the track.
Uh-oh.
Did I disappear or did somebody else disappear?
Nil still ain't back.
11th spot currently. Brad McDaniel.
Neil's gone.
As we have
Pit road's open.
He
He
get
was
back
at
in.
the restart. He was bouncing all over turn 2,
there he
so
is.
I'm guessing he's having issues.
Neil or Cook?
Neil.
Yeah, Neil's blinking real bad right now.
Neil's internet is sponsored by rnrraceware.com.
trying to see where the yellow was, but I'm not seeing anything right now.
Why am I getting a black flag?
I believe that one might have been manually thrown.
He was
No,
out
you're
so
blinking
long.
really bad, buddy. It's like you're going to rumble strips.
Lap 66, the segment
I'll clear it.
supposed to end at lap 75.
Put him a lap down,
Yeah.
didn't it?
I think your
Uh,
brother
Maybe
got
not.
on you.
No,
No.
it just.
I wonder what
No,
the
it should.
black
Oh,
was for.
fuck.
Could have been a debris caution there, Alan.
Sure.
Stupid question, but how far does this 9 gallons get us? Like 50 laps?
He's got 9 gallon. Oh, you're talking about a fuel tank.
Yeah, I think about 50.
So with that being said, we'll take a quick break here. It's been a
Handful.
while since we've taken one of those, so we'll return in just a
It's
moment.
gonna be close.
Hey guys,
Pit
did the
road is
blinking
closed
just
right
start?
now.
You're stabilized now, but right when the caution came out, you disappeared about half a lap.
Yeah, sorry guys, I haven't seen that.
Turn your porn off, dude.
No.
It's got that stream going.
Well, that gets them up and going.
I got a special rate tonight,
Who's
guys.
stream?
Neil's stream
You guys aren't
sniper.
racing torque. Are
Eating
you
all
really
his
even
bandwidth
racing?
up.
You talking about he's
Brad,
watching
you know you're
or
drinking
streaming
Jack
himself?
and Cokes right now.
Watching.
Oh, like he
I'm a rum and coke guy, bud.
pulled one of ours up, trying to see,
Yeah.
figure out what.
Did you run into me at the Chili Bowl by chance? Because I don't remember any of it.
One left
No,
to
I
green.
saw you talking
Line
in
up
a
on the
group.
outside.
Walked by. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Hey, I don't know if it's just me, but it's showing Neil a lap down.
Yeah, it'll fix itself. It showed that earlier with somebody else.
10-4.
Am I blinking or should I get off the track?
You're good right now. You just paused your episode of porn, so you're good right now.
Let's all take a vote.
I just turned the phone off.
Get ready. Going green.
Cans are blinking too.
pace car is in.
Colt and Jesse's back there fighting
Green,
tonight.
green, green.
I guarantee it.
Did you see that wall?
Yeah. Why, did you see that?
Yeah. It throws all kinds of sparks.
I'd say, man.
.555.
They up here racing.
22.5.
I hope we can make this last 5 laps. Does that give us longer on that final stint? Jesse has parked in 9th place.
22.787. You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to pit, ain't we?
No. Good.
Maybe not.
22.68.
Another caution comes out, we might have to.
Oh yeah. I'm going in at that. Actually, and it just went to 5 laps. It's gonna be close.
I got the sponsor said 5 to go. 5.
I know. Mine did too.
22.964.
Definitely about to run out of fuel.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel. 22.9.
I'm out of fuel.
Damn, he's out. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason I pitted that last caution. If anybody runs out and you end up lap down, I'll bring you back to the lead lap. Final segment.
23.048. Back in 3rd. Keep hustling.
I'm out. I'm coasting, so I might need to push to my stall.
Well, it sucks for him.
Kevin, you want to help him with that?
I don't want to mess my paint up.
I'm gonna have to pit.
I might make it.
23.185.
I'm out.
Inside. Clear. Looks like you're out of gas. Outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
I made it.
Getting to his stop. He is going to lose multiple laps from this mistake. That is so unfortunate for Steffens.
Coming up on halfway here.
Yeah, that is just so
Caution, yellow flag.
Snail's pace getting to his pit stall.
What the heck happened there? Everyone run out of gas at the same time?
Caution. Well, we're on lap 76.
Why are we running people
Okay,
over?
there it is. There's the caution. So Kevin McCann takes...
Everybody's trying to avoid getting the invert.
How'd you not run out of gas?
I started sputtering there before.
I got 1.1 gallons.
For a total of
Damn, I ran out.
Slammed on the brakes there.
Go, go, go!
Not everyone.
You only have one
have to go
tire
in a
depth
closed
remaining.
pit.
They want you in single file.
No,
Pit
I
road
definitely
is
did
closed
not.
right now. Leather
Time.
54. Carbide.
Maybe he just didn't put enough fuel in that last stop.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's the case.
Just a tad
telling me to let the 54 by. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, and it really makes
He's
me
wrecked,
wonder
go.
how much longer these guys were going
Okay.
to make it on fuel. Couldn't have been much longer if
I got a black.
Hits are passing a pace car.
Catch up, 34, car.
We didn't pass the pace car, did we?
Pace car never came out.
Yeah, he was on the track.
as well. But what's unfortunate is if that is the case. and
Wally, I don't know if I'm a lap down or not, but
then that
Pit
is
road is now open.
anybody
I'm gonna make sure everybody's right by the time we get going.
including
Anybody else get a black flag for that?
just kind of adding salt to the wound
I'll,
there.
I'll clear those.
But yeah, Colt Cecil, I believe,
thanks, Wally. Appreciate it.
new leader. Or no, he's not. He's just now coming around.
So
So he-
everything was so scattered, we're gonna have to kind of use the honor system here. So let's get everybody on the lead lap first,
Just made up.
and then we'll do all the EOLs.
Yeah, I'm the leader, so that's easy.
You ran out and had to coast?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kyle, it's showing you one lap down. You got a wave around there.
Got it. Coming on the low side.
Wow.
So, Alan, what's your prediction?
Dakota's showing you 2 laps down. I'll give you a wave there. I'll give you a second one once you get around.
We only got 20 minutes.
34 go on by.
Anyone take any tires? What's your opinion on?
Saying let the pace car by, so I guess I lapped the whole field.
So
Yeah, catch up to the field again.
if there was a time to take tires, it's right now. I mean, in my opinion.
I got the lead though, don't fuck up
15,
my
carbide.
strategy.
You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Dumping people too?
Letter 46.
I think I need a wave.
carbide.
I think that if I were in this race, I would split it right
Wait
now.
a minute, did Brian say he needed a wave?
Tires now because the front half of this race.
I never dumped anybody.
Well, there's been some nice green flag runs, but then there's also.
No, Colt, it was just showing you one lap ahead of everybody.
Colt Cecil is-
I need a black flag cleared.
Still showing me one lap. Should I go again, or is that just not
He came up
fixed
to-
yet?
he was on the lead lap.
It'll fix it after we get going again. It'll be right. Dakota, I'm gonna give you your second one right here.
Letter 63.
you clear my
Carbide. You
black
had the
flag?
position when the yellow flag came out. Letter 46. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Saying
Hang
I
on,
got a
we're not
black
going
or,
green.
quote,
Not
passenger pace
going
car off the
green.
bed.
Letter 55. Carbide.
Who
Hang
else
on,
needs
we're
to
not
clear
going
black?
green. Not going green. You'll be
I'm a lap
lining up
down.
on the inside. Letter 34. Carbide.
That's planned.
Letter 5. Carbide. You had the position when
It's
the yellow
showing you
flag
on
came out.
the standings. You're on the lead lap, Brian. What lap's it showing?
It's telling me to drop back in the field.
Cecil will be the leader, and that's what we thought originally. But then
Yeah, you're on the lead
All
lap.
right, so honor system right here.
Letter
Who won
2.
the race?
Carbide.
pass him
Of the
again.
segment.
So that was when I figured, oh, he must be
The fast McCann.
After
I'm not on the
08
lead
car.
lap on my screen, so I'm
Excuse
getting
me, I
screwed
should
here.
do it the opposite way. I did this the first time. My bad. Who finished 8th?
And I'm wondering that does happen sometimes.
Catch up 2.
This is yeah,
One to go.
Jesse,
Next time by.
yourself, myself, Brandon, Brad, Neil, Colt, and then the mediocre McCain.
Wally, I got a black. Can you clear it?
Guess I have to get my lap back on the next.
Yeah, I was behind both
Hang
the
on,
mappers.
we're
I
not
don't know
going
what
green.
position I
Not
just did to
going
look.
green. Hang on, we're not going green.
Who
Not
finished sixth?
going green.
Then myself, and then Brandon.
You're not a lap down, are you?
The broadcaster's already
then Brad,
even
got
saying
him.
it. That's gonna suck if that shit goes green.
Neil.
Because we only got 17 laps.
Is the case, that's a huge development. He has been battling
Pasta 2.
Colt,
car.
and then Kevin.
race. All of a sudden,
One to go. Next time by. Pasta 83. Car. Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green. Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green. Letter 14. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Past the 55.
That sucks.
Car. Catch the 14. Car.
83 car, you can go in front of me wherever you're at.
Because I would have been in first
Car.
if I wouldn't have went that lap
Middle of the
down.
backstretch.
On the high side here, guys.
Past the 32. Car.
He's telling me to let 46 by.
Catch the
It's not
14.
showing you a
Car.
lap down. You're on the lead lap.
Yeah, I'm trying to I think I'm good now.
So
Tell
you
me to
actually,
stay behind the 63.
you got the good deal. You're just going to start fourth.
One to go. Next time by.
I should be ahead of Chris.
Will start in, he will restart in 12th place.
Hey, clear this black flag on me.
Number of new, whoa.
Watch what happens when I cross the start
Hang
finish line
on,
when we
we're
go
not going green. Not going green.
What is it
Hang
telling
on,
you to
we're not
do right
going
now?
green.
Broadcast is
Not
up there going crazy
green.
right now.
Since they EOL'd everybody,
That's alright. Where's 46
I'm
at?
starting third, but I'm a lap down.
Why do you think
Back here
it
behind
has you a lap
Wally.
down?
I never passed the pace car.
Okay, I don't know
came
why
out of
I'm
the
in the
pits
tail
behind
here.
the
I don't
pace
know why
car
you're telling let me
and
play
was
you
never
by, as long
able
as I don't get a
to.
black
Y'all
flag, I guess.
let me when we was on the track.
I'll
You know,
clear it.
because I
Tell me if
coasted
it
into
does.
the pit stop
should all
with no
be straight
fuel.
on the EOL.
Y'all went around a whole lap. That put me a lap down. Caution came out. I came out behind the pace car and never passed it.
Old Cecil on a mission.
One lap to green.
So I'm a lap down. And now I'm going to have to wait till a caution to come out. They're going to give me my
Yeah, my strategy sucks. Stay out.
wave
so
around,
that
and then
get
I got to start in the
fucking
back of the
EOL.
field.
You probably be a good sprint car racer. You're wild, man.
Yeah, fucking
Unless
drive it,
somehow
man. Have fun with it.
I'm
Rail
wrong.
cars cost a lot of
But
money
I'm-
to replace. This we just hit a reset button.
I lost the
Yeah.
lap when it was green, though. That's why I'm saying
That's right.
I'm pretty sure I'm a lap down.
Plus for you, man.
It sucks when the
About to go
laps aren't
green.
All right, if
counting,
we have any
but the
issues
scoreboard
on the
doesn't
green,
open.
just let me know. I'll fix it as fast as I can.
I know.
Because you can't
Right,
really
carry it
tell.
on.
Is there an outside row?
Not with the EOLs.
Green, green, green.
I got a black Wally.
Maybe I'll get the lucky dog here.
22.90.
Are you a lap down
Clear
now?
up top.
Yeah. I told you I was a lap down. I told everybody I was a lap down.
Still a lap down, too.
Clear.
Oh wow, why didn't that throw a caution? One just plowed the wall.
Man, somebody drilled the wall.
Yeah, it was Joe Biden.
I would have won this race if
He fell
that would have happened.
22.481. The yellow flag is out. They want you in
Now I get my
single
lap
file.
back.
Pit road is
I get my lap
closed right
back.
now. Catch the 08 car. Past the pace car.
With
All right,
10
Wally, I got a black. I got
13
one
minutes
lap
to go?
down still. Coming around the outside, guys.
Past the
Outside,
roadblock
outside,
back here.
outside.
Past the pace car. Past the 54.
What'd you say?
Catch
Be able to
the
get-
63.
It's a roadblock
Outside, coming
back
into
here.
one.
I'm not going to be able to
Check it
get
out.
up there. I don't have enough
Coming out on the
time.
backstretch.
I know. I would have won this thing 100% if
Brian,
that
you should
wouldn't
get back
happen.
on the lead lap there, correct?
The pit road is now open.
Outside, 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 backstretch.
Yeah.
Did it give you a lucky dog?
I think we've been screwing up.
I
You
was the
can't
leader.
go a lap down when the caution laps don't count. Like I think the board's just reading off because of the way it's set up.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Alan, the longer
I know
these guys
right
get,
there I let it go green for 2 laps and it still had Brian a lap down instead of in the lead. I waited to see what it would do for green before I did anything.
Again, you know, if the second
Well,
half
Joe
of the
Biden
race
hit the
is
wall
just
real hard, so I think he's asleep right now.
You really can get tires anytime you want because you're going to end up not using them. But
Yeah, man, he smacked the shit out of that thing, like straight on the door.
You know, that decides, okay, I'm gonna keep.
Well, you know he lost his train of thought.
As long as I can, and hope for a long green flag.
Okay,
run.
go.
You know, late
I don't want to say the
races,
wrong
yeah.
thing. Some people.
You're out
I
of
might
left
not
sector
get up to
tire.
third.
Line
I
up,
might not
single
get
file.
Did I take tires
Yeah,
there?
54.
right now.
Oh, crap. I didn't click it fast enough.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not good.
I gotta go in and take my right sides. I took my left sides only.
Always said as long as it's
Catch
factual.
15 car.
It's the good side.
Confusion, and again, we were looking at who we thought was the lead car. Turned out that was Brian McCann at the very tail end of the lead lap.
Dakota, you lap down, buddy?
But now I think we will have it straight.
I think
out
so,
for
but I'm
this
not too
next
sure.
restart. But it will
Thank you.
be Kyle Pendergraft leading the field, then Tim Schofield,
Dang.
and currently Jesse B. King in third place, followed by Chris
I think
Wallace.
Colt got another eye in it.
Go!
Those make up the top five.
You are out of tires. They
He was
want you
trying to
in
watch one of
single
Neil's
file.
videos they're sharing.
Letter 34, car by.
This race, he's finally in position to some laps, so
Don't be jealous.
Yeah, I didn't get an invitation to the
Catch
party.
up 15 car. Pasta 08 car.
From my view back here, you're right in the middle of the party.
I gotta pass quick.
It's saying
Both
that
Meffords.
flags and what the 133 by. What's that?
Yeah, no, I lost this race.
And
I would have
Keith,
won it.
Don't let him McCann by.
in 10
You
minutes.
voted for the wrong guy.
Letter 63 car by.
Running out of
You
fuel
said you
there
have
was
a
the
black
best
flag.
thing that happened to me. But I came
Yeah.
out like 5 cars behind the
That the pace car glitched.
Was it for improper voting?
It straight up glitched. It didn't come out when it was supposed to, and it was telling us to let a car by
One to go.
that was
Next time
wrecked
by.
on the side
Line
of the
up on
road,
the outside.
like towing or something.
It's still saying let the 133 by.
Well, did somebody put up here or something?
And now we only got 10 minutes left.
My brake pedal's going to the floor.
Yeah, short, dude.
We got all the fast guys in the back.
Oh, gotcha. I was wondering why everything was messed up here.
So far, this has been a really clean race.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Again, if there's a black flag that happens after a green flag, let me know. I'll try to change it as fast as possible.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Yeah, I have another black flag.
Inside. Still there. Still there. Still inside.
Lord, probably just full second.
Colt Cecil.
Still there.
Sorry, Tim.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. 22.956. Right side.
Mefford
2
just
wide.
wrecked.
Mefford just wrecked
Go low.
Mefford.
The yellow flag is out. Line up. Single file. Pit road is closed right now. Letter 32. Car by.
Why did I let the 2 by? I didn't pass on the 2.
Sorry, I tried avoiding you.
Brad McDaniel, I passed him a long time ago.
Oh, like a ball in a pinball machine
It's like reverting back to the previous
Hey, Brad, look at my right front.
across the line because I had passed Neil,
Or Vince, take a look. Is it bad?
and it told me to let him back by.
Drop
Yeah.
back just a little. Bottom right-hand quarter panel. Right
Pit
front
road's
of the tire.
open.
It's slightly better than your hairline.
Easy.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm going in. Damn it, Brad.
I love you, Warlock.
He's ruthless tonight.
Those. I'm so sad you're leaving, man. R&R, it's depressing. So now I gotta meet Neil's new person.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna miss everybody.
Good riddance.
Neil, at first it was Ryan Ruff, then it was Brad.
Might not be even me anymore.
This would have been a whole lot better had we got to run the full race.
Pasta
Really?
63. Car.
We're gonna have a little 5-minute shootout here.
Yeah, the
I
strip
know.
club's looking for a couple of male dancers.
Jesse's gonna win.
So he's gonna fill those
Either
roles.
that or Chris Mefford.
Rolls,
if he can
literally.
pass 4 people.
Fill the
What
rolls of the
sucks
holes,
is I
baby.
had it in the bag too.
Because you would have been, what, like
Hopefully that
10th
wasn't
or
on the
something?
broadcast.
Pit
Sorry.
road is
I would have
closed.
started first
You would have started.
Yeah, we
first.
probably cleaned that up.
if that pace car wouldn't have held me
Wasn't on
back.
Because that
broadcast,
means
it was on stream for sure.
you finished 9th then, right?
Sorry about that.
No, I finished like 13th, but I was in the pits when the yellow came out. So in other words, I got my fuel and tires. I didn't have to pit again. Everybody else had to pit again.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
So I came out with a fresh car. I was done for the, rest of the race. Everybody else goes in the pit. I'm behind the pace car in first place.
No,
but
Kyle, we're looking
I
for
came
another
out of the
one,
pits.
So, if you know anybody.
I was putting the clutch in halfway down the straightaway in
I
the
will.
last 2 laps.
I will keep an eye open.
Pasta 63.
I was saving too.
Car.
So that means your workload just got a little more intense.
One
Yeah.
to go. Next time by. You're on the outside
Well,
this time.
we got lucky in that other
Requirements are
race.
fat and
Got
foul
unlucky
now.
in this race.
That's about it.
What race did we get lucky in?
Darlington. I guess
No
that
one
was
thing
steel,
about
but
that
then I
place.
got lucky
I like
at
it
the
in
end.
there. It
Yeah.
smelled like the chili bowl.
This time I
had
got
that race in the bag.
Yeah,
It has a chili bowl smell
I got the bad
to it. I
luck
like
this
it.
time.
You wild.
I believe we had like 10 minutes. I think I can make it
10,
work.
15
About
minutes,
to go
yeah.
green.
I
Stay
could get by
focused.
'em.
Set it back.
Chili bowl.
I don't think Chris Medford's too fast at this
All right,
track,
guys,
'cause
something I
unless he
didn't
was just
think
holding
about.
back.
Post car is
Prior
off. Time to do your
Is
job.
the time remaining.
Yeah,
There's
he's
5.5 minutes
he's
remaining
unfigured out the time it. And
Green flag. Green flag.
Yep.
In the race?
in the race.
You're up top. 3 wide.
Not counting cautions, I didn't
Still
even think
hold.
about it.
Inside. 2 wide. Clear.
Wow. That's
Inside. Still inside. Clear inside.
Yeah,
Car
major, my
outside.
bad on my part.
Keep low. 23.149. Clear outside. Inside. Clear inside.
So you ain't throwing no more cautions, right?
hell, you got up to third. I'm in a parking lot back
I
here.
raced and handling the rest. I hadn't thrown any
Still there.
except the segment.
You're in the
And that
middle.
last
3
one I raced
wide.
didn't run.
Inside. 2 wide. Clear inside. 22.42. You're back in 5th. Car inside. The next car's the leader. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear. .462. .214.
I got it.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear. 22.34. You're back in 4th position. .485.
Right in front, Chris.
22.49.
Throw it.
Inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, inside. 22.529. Still there at the bottom. Clear. outside. Stay low. Still there, hold your line. Just keep hitting your marks. 22.609. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Outside is clear.
Minute 45.
22.568. Back in third. Keep hustling.
We're not.
22.419.
Somebody get his ass.
.421.
Ah, Chris, my bad.
22.589. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file.
Good one, Kevin.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
I think it's gonna make us do a green-white checkered, right?
I don't know what happens when the timer runs out. I was gonna pass Medford though.
It's like
You
a
just
sprint
got the white
race,
flag.
man.
That means one more lap to go.
Oh, it's gonna be a
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I
green
like the
checkered.
sprint race. Like, we should do more like 25 lap races. Yeah, it puts more driver into it than tire conservation. It's pretty cool. Brad, you were tops up here, bud, scraping a wall sideways. Fucking wheeling it.
Pit road is now open.
I saw that door panel more than I saw the tail, that's for sure.
So it's just gonna be a green checkered. Yeah.
How much
I
time is
believe
left,
No,
Chris?
it's checkered now.
Time for a pit stop.
Never mind.
Check!
Jesse committed suicide on the pit wall entry. Oh, he's mad. Because he's going to get third place there, but I...
There's the flag.
Passed
It's
him.
over.
Yeah, Alan, I agree.
Nice run. Solid work.
So it's over, right?
I'm sure the
Yeah.
car is a handful of drives. Go ahead and get them.
I think you can take McCann out now, Neil.
Take another caution. I feel like
Demolition Derby at the end of the race.
Let the pace car by.
I'm proud. I'm proud. I got the McCann's bumper there on that first run, but I had better tires too.
After 2, car after 08, car letter 133. Car by.
Now let's race him.
Just had to give me a few McCanns.
Okay, the race
Can't
is
beat 'em,
over.
beat
Bring
on
it
'em.
on in. After 54, car.
So did you get third?
Yeah.
After 14.
Stole it
car,
from Jesse.
letter
He's mad.
133. Car by.
Last
The
lap?
yellow flag came out.
Oh, yeah, I was outrunning all y'all. Not the
Letter
last lap.
133. Car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Letter
I'd have had 10 more
46.
laps, I could have
Car
passed
by.
you.
You had the position when the yellow
Me?
flag came out.
Yeah.
Letter 100.
Shit, I was sandbagging at the end.
I would
I
have
had
put
a
the pressure
second
on you then.
lead.
I would have put the
I
pressure
had-
on you.
Where's
I
Maverick?
had 3/4 left in it. I was just focusing on not wrecking.
3/4 my ass.
No, seriously, I was keeping the gap right at 1 second. I was watching it.
Demo Derby.
Well, I was doing work, put it that way. I got held up for a little bit. I wish I got up there earlier because you got up to third.
Yeah, I
like
was looking
quick.
pretty good for that instant point thing until I
Yeah.
hit Chris there at the
And
end.
then I got lucky to get to the lead. Chris overdrove a turn and just set me up perfectly
The server ran out of time. There is an
to get to Jesse. And then Jesse, he raced me hard for a couple
You
laps,
need
but
that
then I
kind of
finally
stress
got him.
relief after all short track.
The server to last, and unfortunately,
I wonder if they're doing interviews
That's
now.
no joke.
was
So Brad top fueled through the pit area.
Kevin McCann ends up winning this,
I guess so. They'll move you to the interview room.
Brad, there's somebody else to hit. Ah, I got Pendergast again.
You know, placed in first, second, and third, and
Oh!
blast, Alan. I appreciate us.
Bam!
Seen some good racing.
Oh, crap.
And I'm kind of sad that it was cut short. I was interested in seeing how the tire strategy came out to play and where Kevin McCann would finish.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting one. So let's see if we can get these guys in here. So we'll start off with third place finisher Brian McCann. So we'll here in just a moment. Hey, Brian, you got a copy?
I do. How's it going?
I'm fine. So, you know, I was waiting for you to make your usual pass for the win, but we all of a sudden, 52 laps before we were set to end the event, all of a sudden the checker flag waves. So you just didn't have enough time to get it done. Did you think you had something for your brother?
Oh yeah, I was running him down at the end there, but he's trying to tell me that he was holding back the whole time. I was like, yeah, if I would have got to your bumper, well,
Yeah, we were kind of wondering the same thing up here. You know, who was holding back, who was going all out. So what about the tires? So from what I understand, there was just one extra set of tires for this race. What was the strategy when to get that tire change, or did you end up having to with this ending 52 laps early?
we actually had 2 extra set of tires, and I didn't use any tires until the last stage. And my strategy was, if the timer would have went to the full race, it would have been to take my second set during that second stage as well, but that didn't get to play out.
Okay, so that was a little bit of a miscommunication. I was told there would only be one extra set of tires, so that kind of kind of ruins the strategy that we were talking about during the broadcast. But it's all good. But okay, well, yeah, great. Another, even though it's not a win, which I know that's what you're used to, still a great performance by you. Any shout outs you want to give?
Chris, R&R Racewear, all the sponsors. I don't remember all of them. Loud Pedal. Y'all probably been talking about them today some, and my wife, and just having a good time out here.
Yeah, Hydrotech is the only one that you missed out on, but other than that, good job.
All right, thanks.
That you missed out on, but other.
Thanks.
So Brian McCann with that third place finish. Let's bring in. Well, I've got to figure out which Mefford I'm bringing in. So I believe. Okay, so we are bringing in Chris Mefford.
What do you ask you?
46.
Oh, he ain't pulled you in yet.
No.
This is
about
this is
tire
Chris
strategy.
Mefford
He
we're
thought
talking
there was
to,
only
right?
one set of tires.
That is correct.
Oh.
All
Well,
right,
he
that was
only
changed
used
up.
one.
place
I used
finish
to,
in an unfortunately
I didn't.
shortened event.
but I only had 5 laps
we
on
saw
my
you up
my
there.
first
You were
set, and then I
sticking with
used the second
Kevin.
set. That was when I
Yeah.
went to
Brian
the
was,
back of the pack.
up there as well. Did
Yeah.
you think that you had something for Kevin as that run, assuming that we would have had a decent-sized green
But I'm
flag
telling you,
run,
I
did
was
think you had
catching there at the
anything
end,
for him?
and I had already planned, since you told me that the bumper
Well, I
was
told my
in
brother
play, I was going to bumper you a
across
little
the
bit.
field tonight, just because nothing against Brian, but I think Kevin's just a tick better short track racer.
Yeah.
What? Are you hearing
I
Chris
don't
Medford
know.
right now?
Once we figured
What'd he
out
say?
the race would
No.
be shortened about
He
that
said
time,
you're better
Kevin
than
got
me at
around
short
me, so
tracks.
that really hurt my chances. So it was a good night overall.
I think my record proves
Wish I'd
that.
done one
You
better.
got to start 8th. I got to start dead
Yeah,
last.
still a solid performance for you, though. Any shout outs you want to give?
Yep, I'm gonna
Well,
shout to
how about
Chris
all
and
the other
guys
short
in the
tracks
group,
that I've beaten you at? Have
for
you
getting
beat me at a
everything.
short track?
Let's not talk about
Let's start
the
with
others.
that. Let's talk about
No,
facts.
It's always fun to come out here and
You beat
try
me
to
in the
beat
mile
those
and a
two
half.
guys.
I'm pretty sure I
Richmond
beat you in
does
Martinsville.
pretty
We can
well
pull up
past
the
the
list.
field.
Did you? Oh, you did
shout out
beat
my
me in
brother for
Martinsville
racing. We had a good
because
race, and,
I got
just racing
EOL'd
hard there at the end. I don't know if we went 3 wide there on accident
for
or what happened,
netcode.
but it caught him up in it. So overall, it was a good
Yeah, let's
race,
pull up
and
the list.
congrats to Kevin on winning.
Yeah,
I
let's
just
pull
felt
up the
I
list.
Could have caught him.
Pull up the list.
Yep, still a great performance nonetheless. Chris Mefford with a second place finish. So now we bring on the race winner, Kevin McCann. Hey, Kevin. So this time, the last time I talked to you, I did miss last week's race, but the last time I talked to you, you were in position for the win, and then I believe it was a late race incident that caused you to have to go to the back of the pack, which cost your chances of winning. You get the job done here. Now, according to Brian, he says he had something for you. You, according to him, though, you think different.
Yeah, he said that. Nah, I don't think he had anything for me. We did have a gentleman's agreement going into this that the bump and run was allowed for the win. So
And
if
that's
he
what I'm
could have
talking
got
about.
to
I would've
me,
got to his
yeah,
bumper.
he might would have knocked me out of the way, which I would have done the same to him, but didn't happen.
Yeah, so I mean, you were pretty much the guy to beat from the start. We did see in the practice session that Brian McCann had the fastest time. I kind of assumed that he was going to be the guy to beat, and then in warm-ups, you were. I mean, it wasn't even close. You were so much faster than everybody else in that warm-up session. So all of a sudden, we were thinking, wow, you might be the class to.
I know
class of this
that
race
screwed
after
me
all.
up when I
That
lost
turned
that
out to be
lap.
the case. Just take us through what your strategy was.
If I wouldn't have lost that lap, I would have started out
We
front.
thought during the race that there was only going to be one extra set of tires. Turns out there were two. So what was your strategy when it came to the tires? Were you trying to save them as late as you could?
I still get a plaque,
or
though, for
trying
third.
to evenly distribute them? What was the strategy there?
Yeah, I was saving them. I only used one set of tires that race, so I ran the same set through first and second stage. And then my strategy was to use both sets in the final stage, but we hit the time limit, so that didn't come into play. But yeah, I was probably just as surprised as y'all were that I was fastest. I came in, I joined the practice session late, saw Brian's time, and I couldn't get within like 2/10 of it, and I was sitting there going, well, my night, I've lost this race, but turns out track's a whole lot faster when it's green. It tightens up real bad once it gets rubber on it. So yeah.
Yeah, really, I was expecting these cars to be sliding all over the place like they usually do at most of the tracks we go to. Doesn't look like that was as much of an issue this time, so that was definitely good to see, an opportunity for some long green flag laps, although, there were some cautions that bred other cautions, but overall, pretty clean night overall. Go ahead and give your shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to Chris and putting it on. Jesse, the Meffords, Neil. We had some great, battling tonight. That was fun, nice and clean. Unfortunately, I can't shout out my brother because he never got up to me, so we
well,
never
I can
raced.
go back and see that,
but,
where I was at.
Yeah, and thank you guys for doing the broadcast.
I have a feeling that he'll have something for you next week.
Before we got in a huge argument before you pulled me up here. He was saying that he didn't believe. Chris, I think, Mefford said that I was better at the short tracks, and Brian was disputing that. So I was pulling up the race results from all the short tracks. I'm like, look at this one, look at this one. Yeah.
See, I ran out of fuel there.
Family rivalry, nothing better than that. So we'll see you next week.
Yep.
And I'm
Thank you guys.
coasting here. I have no fuel in the car.
Kevin McCann takes the All-Star
How did you
event
run out?
victory.
I don't know. How did you?
$15 in iRacing credits from stages 1
not.
and 2.
I crossed the line.
Those
last two cautions,
I don't have word.
And the caution's out right now. I can see it. I can see it on my side of the screen there. So I'm past the start-finish line. And then where's the leader at?
Should be.
Yeah, the leader's right there, coming out of
to see
3 and
those
4.
two continue to battle it out there on the track. So Ray, this was
So
your
yeah,
first event broadcasting.
there was some weird scoring going on. You know how it would during those cautions resort everybody based on the last lap.
Was super nervous.
So I guess that's what it did to me in the pits there.
I appreciate you letting me join the booth with you tonight. Seen some really good racing. I want to say congratulations.
And then Chris wouldn't give me my lap back. If I would have got my lap back, I would have been half decent there.
I was really looking forward to seeing how Chris
Yeah,
Wiley's
came
strategy played out.
Oh, shoot, I clicked the wrong button.
Really sad to see the result of that, but man, that was pretty fun. I quite enjoyed it. I appreciate
on YouTube watching it.
I appreciate you letting me do it with you.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
That scoring was not right on that whole thing.
So from all of us here at 10-4, that will
If you
do
would
it
have saved
for
fuel
tonight.
like
Hope
I
you
did,
enjoyed it, and
you
we'll
wouldn't have
see
been in that
next time.
How did you have a gallon?
I made it around what, like 4 or 5 more laps than you.
Did you?
I don't know.
Did we pit the same time?
Yeah.
Lap 25? Like you didn't come back in again on? No, you didn't, did you? I rode around in 4th gear under caution.
The only thing I cut ignition on the last 2 cautions.
Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't even think it was gonna be that close.
Oh yeah, once I started looking at the fuel and we started talking about it, I started cutting ignition.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. The only time I really ignition cut is at, Daytona or Talladega.
I find it hard to believe it makes that much of a difference though.
It do.
Maybe like 0.1 or 0.2 of a gallon, but that doesn't equate to 5 laps.
Right.
So something else was a factor.
I was just faster than you, I think.
Yeah, well, no, seriously, I was lifting a whole lot earlier and letting the car roll in the turns, whereas you were probably racing it.
Oh yeah, I was coming up from the back of the pack. I was racing that.
There
whole
was
time.
probably like a second gap between when I got off the throttle and when I started hitting the brake. Man, you got a whole lot of Linus recommendations. Start calling you Justice.
Where at?
On your YouTube.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I?
And drones.
Huh. So I came out behind the pace car. Everybody went in the pits, and then I was stuck behind the pace car. But right there is where it should have let me go back around, because the guy in front of me was a lap down. Since we're in front of the leaders, it's supposed to, when it goes 2 to green, let me get my lap back. But for some reason, it didn't.
But it didn't have you a lap down yet. That's the thing, because it didn't score it when we went across the line.
Oh yeah.
It seemed like. Did you check it? That late caution we had, it used the previous lap's finishing position. So that's what it was.
It was like it was running on a different scoring method.
Yeah, it was running on the last completed lap.
It wasn't using what it normally does.
Right. Because me and you both passed a guy the lap before and then had to give it back.
Because when we come out of the pits there, it let Dakota Clark by, which was a lap down, and I was a lap down, but it held me behind the pace car.
Yeah, because it actually, I guess he was a lap down when the scoring happened.
He was on the track.
Yeah.
I think it was something to do with the pits. Anyway, iRacing's got a bug there, don't they? And then Chris wouldn't believe me when I said I was a lap down.
Well, the score said you weren't.
I know.
It
said it on my screen.
It would suck if he gave it to you and then you were a lap ahead of everybody.
I just would have had to win the pit. I still got a plaque out of it though. What was
Yeah,
it
I
you
get
got
le-
on the throwback? Did you get second or third?
I think it's second. Yeah, second.
So now you got a 1 and 2, and I got a 1 and 3.
Yep. My average is better.
And what short tracks did you say you won at?
All right, let's go to league results. I won at Lucas Oil. How do you go to past? Wait, league directory.
Chris, did you race in the throwback race at Darlington? What was it, Dan Lisa?
Oh yeah, I forgot you could look at it that way. I'm trying to do it through iRacing.
You pull up, go to schedule. Oh, that sucks. That was an interesting race.
Oh yeah, here it is. All right, so Southern National. I finished ahead of you. Finished second. Martinsville. You beat me at Martinsville. I'll give you that one. Nashville. I won. You finished fourth and fifth in that one. All right, so so far it's 3-1. Worldwide. Are we gonna count worldwide or no? How big is that track?
Well, 1 point something mile. So you just wanted
I'll give it to
Nashville
you.
and Lucas Oil.
I'll give it to you. So you won that. So it's 3-2. And then I won at Lucas Oil, so it's 4-2. And then you got Iowa, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4-3. But I got black flagged on Iowa, so we ain't.
Oh, it does say on here. It classifies which ones are short. So Lucas Oil is short. You won.
Where do you see that
Nashville
at?
on the very right.
Are you in the Dan Lisa thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Scroll over there. I can't scroll over there. No, I can't. I can't show it on the screen. And then,
hold on. Where you got to go in the season.
Well, if you go by what's on the league page, you won 2 short tracks and I won 1 short track.
So they're counting Lucas Oil. Oh, they don't count Iowa, which makes
Yeah.
sense. That's over a mile.
It's just Lucas Oil, Nashville, and Martinsville. And then Southern.
And then tonight.
Oh yeah, so I guess if you go by that, then yeah.
Man,
So
my guy
3-1?
for screwing that up on the time.
It's all right.
Did not even think about it. I thought about all the other strategies, how it was all going to play out, and did not think about the time being different with caution laps not counting.
Yeah, that changed it up at the end though.
It changed it up.
Yeah.
I didn't have to tire save for 50, 60 laps.
Well, that's what Kyle, right before that green flag, he said, you might want to say something. There's only 6.5 minutes left. I was like, oh, shit. And we knew as soon as I said something, y'all boys are going to be coming like a freight train.
Yeah, we knew about it. We didn't say anything over the radio though.
Yeah, we started doing math at about 35 minutes or something like that. And like, oh, yeah, we're not going to make it.
That's not something I even freaking looked at. Never even thought about, because we hadn't even really been close on any of the races here lately. So
that sucks, Chris. Yeah, that was.
Oh well,
crazy.
Good job, fellas. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Kevin, you got both segments and the win, right?
Yep.
So I know I mentioned iRacing credits on the first two, but you're the same person all the way through. Do you want that just all in cash, or do you want iRacing
No,
and that?
you just keep it.
I
I don't need it.
Let me give you something. You can
Nah,
split
nah.
Brian. He might
Put it toward the next league.
deal. We'll put it towards your what you call it, your entry.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll cover it. The whole thing will
right.
cover it. Cool. All right, y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
You too. Who would he donate?
You know what
to?
track we should run?
What?
Charlotte Legends Oval.
In ARCA car?
Hell yeah.
That
It'd be
would
like the K&Ns at Bowman Gray.
I know, that would be Bump and Run City.
Hell yeah.
That track is tough on anything other than Legends.
Hell, it's tough on the Legends.
I did some tour mods race there.
Yeah, tour mods are fun. It's Bump and Run City. So we only got one short track left. That's North Wilkesboro, and I've never raced that track.
I've raced it some.
Isn't it really high banked? I feel like it is.
Not really.
No. I feel like it's like when I've seen videos, it looks almost like a mini Darlington.
I mean, yeah, it's got banking in it, but it's not. Oh, wait. Is it? Shoot, I can't even.
Oh, we do Darlington in the last race.
I might be mixing two of them up here. North Wilkesboro. Let's see what grading it's got. Can't search for it.
Dang, Chris Efford's got 3 wins. I didn't know that. So I'm tied with him in wins then.
Yeah, every time he comes in here, he does good.
Uh-huh.
I cannot find how much banking that thing's got. Banking, 14 and 3.
No wonder they're mad at you. You won 4 in a row.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to get the bounty, wasn't I?
What do you mean the bounty? What there was a
Remember,
bounty?
Chris started doing that thing to where if you win 3 in a row, if somebody wins the 4th one, they get the bounty. But if I, won the 4th one, I would get the bounty.
Well, they might not counted the throwback race, which is one of the 4 you won.
Oh, yeah, I see that now. Yeah. So technically, I
you
won 3. Well, no, I won 3 in a row.
Yeah, you did win 3 in a row. So he should have got the bounty.
Yeah, I wonder if Chris got that payout. Hey, Chris, you still watching? Did you get the bounty for your win at Southern National? Because I won at Michigan, Martinsville, and Watkins Glen, and then Chris won at Southern. And I'm thinking he should have got the bounty.
Maybe he was just joking.
He said, heck no, he's broke. You don't know what I'm talking about. Might want to contact Chris Wally. You might be missing some money there. I think when did they start doing that bounty? Was it about halfway through the season?
I don't know.
Chris Mefford says that he is not good at North Wilkesboro.
So, guaranteed win for him then? Is that what that translates to? Because I came into Richmond not good at Richmond.
Yeah, the next one's Talladega, so that's anybody's race. Texas, that's my track. Ain't nobody beat me there.
Oh,
Wilkesboro.
Yeah. Well, Texas and Darlington, so you've at least got 2 more wins.
Darlington, yeah, I probably should win that one unless something happens. That's a tough track though. Anything can happen at that track. But Texas, I should win there.
I hate Texas. I hate Darlington. I hate any mile and a half.
I don't understand why those are the easiest to go fast. It's hard to go fast on a short track.
In these cars, it's all about tire saving. I hate tire saving.
He
It's
says he's
the
serial
right.
on North Wilkesboro. Say what?
Yeah, he's gonna get the pole by 3/10. um, I was saying in the Cup car, it seems like you can drive it a little harder and not wear out the right front. But in these cars, you push it all, you wear the right front out.
Right, it just kills the right front. The Cup car is whole different ball game.
Yeah, the Cup car, you can put some wheel in it and you can drive it harder. All right, well, I guess I'm out.
All right, take it easy.
See you.
Talk to you later, Chris, if you're still here.